All right, well, this is it. The Giants have a huge NFC East battle this Sunday night down in Philadelphia. Really, the next 2 weeks are going to tell the story of this entire season. They play at Philadelphia, then at Dallas, and they head into the bye, and they'll know whether they are serious contenders or not in the division. Obviously, they'd like to think that they are, but really at 3-2, they haven't really been tested yet. This, though, it's going to be a pretty big test on Sunday night.
Yeah, and I mean, they're going to go in maybe without the guy who's made their offense go for 5 weeks, Rashad Jennings. Didn't practice today, not looking good for him to play right now, so it's going to be Andre Williams who has to kind of carry the load.
This is probably going to be, I would think, a much more passing-oriented type of game. The Eagles' secondary is a little bit suspect, I think, anyway, and they're going to be throwing the ball because they're not running it as well with LaShawn McCoy, which is the guy they've always used to sort of run their offense a bit. The good news, though, is the Giants now have more weapons with Odell Beckham seemingly finally arrived than they've had all year long.
Exactly, and he's looked good. He looked like he was practicing full today, too, kind of just out there like a normal receiver. You had him. You have Victor Cruz, who hasn't really even gotten going yet. And then Larry Donnell obviously playing well. Ruben Randall, they definitely have options for Eli, more weapons than they've had in a while. You're right.
The key to me is going to be how they can stop this Philadelphia offense, what Chip Kelly has done down there. Maybe not as revolutionary as we all thought it was going to be, but obviously very up-tempo, even more up-tempo than the Giants play right now. Very explosive. It hasn't been great the last 2 weeks, though, when you've got guys like Jeremy Maclin, Darren Sproles, and sitting there unnoticed at the moment, McCoy. They've got some weapons that could really stretch this defense thin.
That defense, though, does have a little bit more of a bearing on how to play this. This is the third time they've faced the Eagles. And then, obviously, they're also going up against the no-huddle every day in practice. So maybe they have a little more of a way of stopping the Eagles this time around, though.
We'll find out soon enough if that matters, as we'll find out whether the Giants are for real or not. You can follow all the action and read all about it right here Sunday night on nydailynews.com.